Look, we've come a long way, particularly I think in the last 5 years. But I think what's really left to truly professionalize is to see ourselves always as hospitality professionals and part of the travel industry. We're not an alternative anymore. And I think as you become really truly part of that whole ecosystem, it is about us seeing ourselves as always the owners of the standards. And we're the ones who have to uphold those standards each and every day. Knowing the rules, following the rules, and actually being clear that everything we do affects all of us. So I think, most of us are fantastic at that. But I think that last layer is that there are still those people out there who just see this as an easy way to make money. And I think if we can get to a place where the whole industry understands that responsibility, that's going to get us to a place that the respect for our industry that we deserve will finally be achieved. I mean, look, we would all love to be in a world where short-term rentals and the operators within it had strong brands. I think the biggest challenge to our industry has been fragmentation and the need for scale. And I think what I would do differently, if you were to do it all over again, was look at how you can achieve that scale through consistent brands and quality, but that take away the fragmentation while you're doing that. And I think quite simply that both the great thing and the hard thing about our industry is that it's so entrepreneurial. So everybody has a new idea, everybody is launching something, etc. And I think sometimes we've got to be better about looking at how we work together to achieve scale rather than everybody trying to do the same things. And I think that is the thing that if our industry could do better, we would achieve the scale that helps everyone to be more profitable. Well, look, I mean, the obvious thing is AI, but not in the way that everyone always thinks. It's not just about having an AI agent that answers every question for a guest. I actually think, particularly as Vive operates in the luxury segment, for us, that personal touch is always going to be important. But what is important is how you use it to make everything efficient. I was an AI skeptic even a year ago, and I am now the biggest convert. Because what the LLMs have achieved in the last 3 to 4 months means that every small operational challenge, system challenge, all the things that used to sit around the edges and always be a headache can be solved like that. And that, with the right technology underpinning it, so you've got a single source of truth for your data, a single source of truth for all your bookings, all of that flowing into a single system, then it allows you to build those things on the edges. And for us, we built Hosperia with the idea of it being a single source of truth. I never appreciated how important that was going to be until you actually see what AI is transforming. So I think that's incredibly exciting. And I think it's going to move the entire industry away from marketplace models with lots of different apps that do small things, because anyone can spin up an app in a day or two. But what's critical is your PMS and that single source of truth system that becomes the center of your universe in an AI world.